Hello, everyone. Today is Friday, May 24th, 2024 at 1:38 a.m. in the morning. Excuse me. Well, earlier tonight, I was attacked really bad by mosquitoes and a couple of termites. But later on, um, excuse me, it doesn't seem like as if they have that many mosquitoes or termites. But I'm um my anxiety is extremely high right now, you know. Um excuse me. So, excuse me. As far as the bed bugs, um I don't really I don't have like any new bites or new attacks from bed bugs, but I'm itching a little bit in certain spots, you know. Excuse me, itching a little bit in certain spots, but no whelps or no new whelps or new bites or anything. So um between Wednesday afternoon and yesterday morning, meaning Thursday, um I had three took a shower, like three hot showers, you know. Excuse me, and I went to buy some more soap and rubbing alcohol and some Himalayan pink salt. Um, yeah. So, but I feel like I can't sleep tonight because of being afraid of being attacked by mosquitoes in my sleep, and also afraid of mosquitoes trying to get in my nose. I tried to cover my face, but it felt like I couldn't breathe. Um, excuse me. Felt like I couldn't breathe. You know, trying to cover my face and trying to shield my face from any mosquito attacks. So the moon earlier was like bright and orange, and now it's the normal gray and white color, you know, or a little bit of yellow. So excuse me. Well, I didn't have breakfast yesterday, um, but I just drank some leftover passion fruit juice from the other day. Um, and then, so basically, I went Wednesday with no dinner and yesterday with no breakfast. You perps happy? So, um, I had some Vietnamese food for lunch. It was the best food I had in a long time. And, well, I guess other than the so called, you know, the idea of pork being unhealthy, everything else was healthy. Excuse me. So I had like a healthy, flavorful lunch. Excuse me, but I've gone to that restaurant a few times, and then you know, they they I felt really disappointed because um Like when I asked for the lunch plus some ice cream, they acted like as if they try to be controlling on how much ice cream they wanted me to order. And I'm like, well, I'm thinking I'm paying for the ice cream, you know. So so at first they after I ate my lunch, I told the lady that I wanted to wait until, after my lunch to get the ice cream. And then and then afterwards they just gave me the receipt for the lunch, and I'm like, they didn't give me the ice cream nor charge me for it. So I'm like, what happened to my ice cream? And like the original ticket said that the number was 35. And then after I asked for the ice cream and stuff, they try to be controlling about how much they wanted me to have, or controlling about how much they wanted me to buy, you know, and then put fake numbers um, of numbers that I don't like, and I figured it's part of the gang stalking. And then they got an attitude with me and try to gaslight and act shady about me trying to ask for a copy of the original receipt, and made it like as if, why do you want the original receipt and stuff like that. And the guy, he's like, well, I threw it in the trash. I want to, like, can you reprint another copy? So excuse me. So then the lady tried to be shady and tried to because the guy, he swiped my card and everything went through and I signed it and everything. And then the lady tried to make it like, oh, I need to see your card again because, oh, it didn't go through. And I'm like, oh yeah, really? I'm like, wait a minute, let me check my bank account. You know, and she kept getting like mad or whatever. And and she kept insisting to like try to charge my card again, trying to lie and say that the transaction didn't go through, in which the transaction did go through, and I already signed the receipt and everything. So she was trying to be slick and trying to double charge me, like as if it was supposed to be punishment for me to ask for the original receipt. And so then after, she realized that her schemes and games didn't work, then she like, oh, okay, oh, now I see that you paid for it already. I'm like, yeah, that's what I know. But I mean, like a few times before then, um wait, no, let me rephrase that. Like it was a couple of months ago, I tried to order this kind of soup. Excuse me. And she acted like it was one time she did this. I've been there a few times, but you know, I tried to order this soup, and she acted like as if she refused to let me buy the soup, telling me that I wouldn't be able to eat it all, and that and some other stuff, that she was trying to not let me buy the soup, saying that, oh, it was too much food and you won't be able to eat it all and this and that, whatever. Like, but I'm paying for it. Like, how you gonna be controlling on what I buy? You know, but I found that to be strange. You know, but um, but it's like, I mean, I don't understand why. I don't know. Saying like, I wonder if she that shady and weird. How she still get to keep her job and work there for so long. excuse me. So, um, like if you imagine being a customer trying to buy something that you want, and then they try that somebody the waitress is trying to tell you you can't buy this, you can't buy that, or this is too much for you, and this and that, whatever. Um, so, but I feel really sad because some of the food there seemed like it was like so or not much flavor, but what I had for the lunch special, it was like the best thing I've had there. Well, since eating there this year, I guess for the past couple of months. But in 2018 and 19, I ate there a few times. I don't know if it looked like they might have changed their menu, you know, but I felt like I did not want no Chinese food because I could always get Chinese food, but I really wanted the Vietnamese food. It was so good. Um, but then for dinner, when I went to eat, they were fake nice, but they cheated me out my cheesy grits for dinner. But the chicken salad sandwich was so good. Um, it was like a chicken salad sandwich with some kind of sauce on it. And I don't even like bacon, but the bacon was more meaty, instead of fatty. I like meaty bacon, but not fatty bacon, but I really don't like bacon. But never did like bacon. But if I were to get bacon, I prefer either meaty bacon or turkey bacon. But I heard about this thing called beef bacon. I never got to try, you know. So, um, oh, excuse me. Excuse me. I never got to try beef bacon, but it has some like guacamole on it as well, and it was really good. But I felt disappointed and like an emotional stab to the heart when they cheated me out my grits. But they were fake nice, but cheated me out my food. But some of the workers would be rude sometimes. So I definitely have enough funds for one meal tomorrow, but excuse me, I don't know if I have enough for a second meal. And then after that, I won't have any money. Um, so it's like I'm struggling to survive all the way until it seems like I think June 3rd is like not this coming Monday, but the following Monday. So I guess I have like 10 more days to suffer and struggle, which seems like a long time. And then for Memorial Day, Monday, the libraries will be closed, but I don't know if the malls will be closed. Um, excuse me. But if the malls and stuff will be closed, then I definitely won't have anywhere to go and nowhere to use the bathroom. And it's it's hard living like this, you know. Yeah, so I'm like itching in certain spots, but I'm not being like bitten up right now with new bites or anything like that. But excuse me. But yesterday, um, I wanted to write another short story, but I wanted to write another short story, but excuse me, it was too, it was close to time for the library to close, you know. But I'm still feeling the sleep deprived feeling, and even being right here, I can't relax or get comfortable, and I have to be like hyper vigilant all night long because I never know what sicko or what weirdo would do me something or try something to me, you know. It's like I would have to wait till after 5 o'clock in the morning to feel comfortable and relaxed enough to go to sleep. And I'm sorry I'm feeling like slow tonight, you know. Excuse me. So I had more stuff on my mind, but I'm too tired to even talk a lot more, you know. Excuse me. But also within less than 2 weeks is, you know, the court, the other, you know, court date. And I'm feeling high anxiety about it and don't know what to expect. Excuse me. And they've been having a few things I've been wanting or needing to say. Oh, a mosquito just bit me on my hand. Um, but there's something that a few things I've been wanting or needing to say, but slipped my mind, kept slipping my mind. Or one thing I was trying that I forgot, kept forgetting to say is the soles on my shoes are really coming apart. Oh, excuse me. These shoes I've had for I think since not November, but I think October 2022 that I had these shoes. And I mean, and I really I feel upset about what happened. About they were abusive and rude, and charged me back in September. Charged me for another month for the storage unit, and then um they were rude and charged me for another month when I got all my stuff out of the storage unit. And the bad customer service and rudeness made me not want to do business with that company anymore. And then you know, excuse me, made me not want to do business with that company anymore. But then again, I felt like, you know, if I would have known that I would have ended up in a predicament that I ended up in, and ended up back homeless again, then I probably should have never got rid of the storage unit. And just, you know, had to get rid of nearly all my stuff, and this is all I. This is yeah, everything I own is in that bag now. But um, it's been. So I guess it's been 7 months, almost 8 months. Um, 7 months, almost 8 months that I've been, having to wear like one outfit at a time, or sometimes two outfits, and I miss the idea of getting to take a shower and put on fresh, different, clean clothes rather than taking a shower and then have to put back on the same clothes. Or, but for the month of May, I thought about, um, excuse me, buying a dress. But because of the all the weird stuff that happened, um, I didn't get to, you know. So, um, but now there's another thing that I meant to talk about or say that it slipped my mind. You know, excuse me. Something else. But I mean, now I guess I don't even have a reason to have a storage unit anymore. I mean, I don't know what would happen if. I mean, it would be hard for me to even try to get a storage unit again with me being homeless. Um, it would be hard for me to try to get another storage unit. And I mean, if I did, you know, if I could have like a few outfits or, you know, and to put my valuables in there, um, I mean, I don't even know where I can go to have like a small storage unit or a tiny one. But I guess the storage unit is out of the question. You know, excuse me, but yeah, I mean, hate wearing the same outfit or the same clothes every day, but I feel liberated to just walk around with one bag. Um, but yeah, I hate to and back then when I was a teenager in high school, people used to get on my case really heavy and yell at me for having carrying around too many books or having my backpack to be so big and huge. They would harass me, bully, harass, and lecture me about carrying too many books when I was in high school. you know. But, if it weren't for the jail and court thing, I would like to try again to see about um, working. Um, excuse me. I mean, working at resorts and national parks. But then again, I mean, what's the point of paying my own bus fare or transportation to get there just to work probably not even 4 or 5 days and be gang stalked and workplace mobbed off the job and then end up back to square one? And then, you know, when I've tried to apply for multiple jobs, with the national parks and resorts and stuff, I don't even get a call back nowadays. They don't even call me back. Dang. So when I remembered to tell about my shoes, now there was this other thing that I forgot to mention or forgot to talk about. But I don't even know what the court thing that's coming up this coming month, if you know all of my income for the month, well, if almost all of my income for the month will go towards the court fees and stuff. I don't know what's gonna happen. I mean, this is not the normal me. Like, for me to end up, actually going to jail wrongfully, you know, and then having like a criminal charge and stuff like that, you know. See, now there's a whelp on my y'all probably can't see it, but a big whelp on my finger from the mosquito bite. So the online stalkers hoping and wishing for my permanent residence to be jail, the mental institution, or the grave. And I saw somebody like they had this video that went viral about a woman living inside of the sign of a grocery store on top of the roof. And then she supposedly had a job and was working. Excuse me. And then one of the people in the comments section mentioned something about, the idea that all homeless people should be jailed. Or they have certain people who call for FEMA camp prisons for the homeless and want homeless people out of society. But, you know, and I don't even know what if that lady was a targeted individual and became homeless because of being tortured with the direct energy weapons and couldn't stay inside of her house, and ended up living inside that thing, you know, for over a year. So, oh man, looked like some um I don't know if ants or something trying to crawl on my bag. So it's hard living like this. If I get a place to live, they will gang stalk me out my home. If I get a job, they will gang stalk me probably within a few hours or within a few days. I'll be surprised if I can last longer than 4 weeks. Um, but I'm tired. It's 2:09 a.m. in the morning. I'm gonna get off here.